So a lot of what we've been doing so far, guys, has been to cement a foot into the ground so that he can't pick it up, right? But sometimes people are really squirrely with that. And they're going to be really, really aggressive about making sure that they're staying light on their feet the whole time. And that's perfectly fine, guys. I can work with that. So if I get this inside grip, right? So I'm not doing the swim under or anything like this. This is just kind of a standard collar type, holding on the tricep, holding on to the back of his head. And so what I'm going to be doing here is I'm like pulling him forward because I want him to retreat. Right? So maybe I was pushing him, I was starting to threaten things for that push, and then I was letting him defend the hell out of it. So now I'm going to start bringing him this way, so now he's going to try to defend anything I'm trying to do from the pull, right? So what I'm going to do here, guys, is from this position, I'm going to bring my head to the inside. I'm going to head to the inside. My ear is going to go kind of to his armpit, if not nipple kind of area, right? So I'm going to be listening to his nipple. But I need to make sure that my head is up so I don't get choked. I don't want my head to the outside because he's going to guillotine me. When I come to the inside, I'm going to be a lot more safe for this. So I'm going to be looking up as I kind of come in, and I'm going to drive my shoulder and my head into his body, probably more with the shoulder. Now, what's going to happen? He's trying to build his posture up, and now I'm driving into him. So this is going to happen. Right? He's going to drive up, and he's going to have to move that leg, and maybe it's going to be light, maybe it's just light, maybe it's a big pickup. Either way, I can use that, right? So if he's trying to come back, I could use, I'm driving into him, I've kind of got maybe around his back or whatever, I'm driving into him, and he's trying to maintain his balance, but he's not picking up that leg very high, so I can take my foot and feed it up to my body. So from here, I'm still maintaining that pressure. I'm still trying to drive him back a fair amount. And now that I have that, I've got two hands on. I've got one hand probably around the calf or the ankle. The ankle's going to be more powerful. And I've got the other one supporting usually kind of like this sometimes, right? So I'm kind of moving him around, and I've got control of this high leg. Now sometimes you can just bring your leg out and trip him, and he's going to go down, right? So that's one way that you can do it. So he's hopping around. Another way that's going to happen, a lot of times, we get that drive back, and maybe his leg went up my center line, and I'm holding his ankle with my legs as I'm pushing on him with my head, right? So if I have that, he doesn't have driving force come back at me, by the way. So I don't have to worry about my balance being in this kind of pee-pee dance position. So from here, whenever I'm ready, I can step out, hold that leg high, and I can grab right here, right? I'm grabbing over, I've got that leg high, and so, just so you know, this is the leg I'm holding, right? So I'm here, I'm driving high, I'm gonna grab on the inside of his leg, and all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this side, the same leg that's on the same side of the leg that I'm picking up, and I'm gonna back step as I start to open up that hip and drop it down, right? So just like when we were doing that trip, we opened up our hip, and that's gonna force it to kind of go lower, and it's gonna destabilize your opponent to that direction. So I'm really, really high here. I'm holding that leg high. Some people do this, right? They'll hold it up. Because the higher it goes, depending on how flexible you are, the more destabilized you're going to be, the easier it's going to be to take you down. Some people will actually hold on to the cuff of your pant leg if you're doing gi, right? And they'll let you come down, and then they're just going to hold your leg up here until they can go to whatever position they want to, because you can't move with your leg way up here when you're on the ground. Just like when you're standing up. Your leg's way the hell up, you're not going to be able to come down. So I've got that connection here. However I caught the leg, whether it's between my legs or I've already got this, I'm going to keep him balancing around. Try to balance around like this for a long time, right? With your leg as high as you can possibly go. It's not sustainable. Right? Eventually, he's either going to fall down on his own, I'm going to trip him, or I can force the issue by grabbing the inside of his leg and turning that corner. I'm taking a big back step, I'm looking where I want him to go, and then I act like I'm just doing like a Toriano pass, I'm coming into knee ride, or I've come down into side control. So, that was loud. So, that is our last takedown of the day. That's going to be your high single. All right? Have a good one.